What's up, grappler fans? I've got a Kawasaki Bayou and some 40-inch mud grapplers. Where do y'all think this video is going to go?
Oh.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Old Smokey's running really weird. I'm sure if y'all have seen my videos before, you know it needs a top end. Smokes a lot, that's nothing new. We took it to Bogs and Boulders, I had a great time, made a good video about that, and I had no issues. Then came home, washed it, had no issues. But ever since I washed it and then topped the oil off, it's been acting kind of funny, and now it's getting worse and worse. And now I'm looking at it, I think I might have over serviced it a little bit. It has a sight glass, and let's see, there's a glare, but this right here is the bubble where it should have a little bit more than that. And I'm wondering if I just, yeah, that glare is making this hard to see. She's full, and you can kind of see it sloshing a little bit. I'm hoping I just overfilled it and maybe she'll act normal again if I drain some out. So I'm gonna give that a shot. But she might be having a bad day. Well, probably not what you'd expect, but I thought this was kind of interesting. I've got these giant steel rods holding down my carport, and they're in there pretty good. I've been trying to figure out how to get them out. I already got a couple of them out this way, and just want to show you this little method. It's not super truck related, but I thought it was kind of interesting that I'm using my spare tire to get these out of the ground. So basically, I'm getting the tire up close to the stud and then tying the strap around the head and pulling it with the four-wheeler. And if I just pull it with the four-wheeler, it's going to just rip it sideways like y'all just saw. But by using the tire, hopefully it pulls it straight up and out of the ground without taking the whole carport with it. So let's see if we can get this to do right. Getting these started, just this little pry bar, you know, just making do with what I have. I haven't had to pull these up before, but I found this 7/8 works great just to get enough out to tie a nice round turn and 2 half hitches to it so we can get some grip on it. Once I've got that tied on there, just wrap the strap around your 40-inch mud grap. That's the trick to this. You have to have a 40-inch mud grap for this to work. You can't use no normal little tires or it's just not going to cut it. And then, you know, nice and tight there on the ball. Hopefully that hook doesn't break, but we'll see. But you want this nice and close here so it's pulling it pretty well straight up. And then you fire up the old Bayou and see what she'll do. I've got it in low range. I just finally put this thing in low range for the first time. My buddy said he never did for the entire 15 years that he owned it. And you can see like the little notches here that have to line up. So this is high. And when I was mudding that Bogs the other week, I got stuck and I tried to put it in low and I went probably there and then just grinded gears. But if you lock it in all the way, I just drove around the yard some. It's got super low gears, and I think that's gonna come in handy whenever I put some bigger tires on it. We'll see. I might still need a gear reduction, but I think low is pretty low. I might have to show y'all just how slow it goes in first gear. But let's see if we can pull this thing out. Alright, so took a couple tries. This thing got all bent up, but I've got plenty more, and that has been the easiest way I can figure out to pull these things out, because they are in there good. I mean, it was easier on the first couple because the rest of them were holding it down. Now I'm on the last one. The carport keeps moving, but it just picks it up a little bit. Once it comes back down, the rod comes out a little bit. So let's get this last one out, and then we'll move it over to the new spot we're trying to put it. Now that we have the carport where we want it, let's see if we can figure out what's going on with the old four-wheeler. Just changed the oil in it, and I put a lot less in it this time. Probably not enough, but just for a drastic comparison. Want to see if it's running any better. I know the guy I bought it from never really serviced it, and it didn't have any oil in it when I bought it, so I might have gotten a little carried away by overfilling it, and I might have not been happy. So let's see if it starts up. Yeah, still running really weak, so I don't think that's my problem. Might have a fouled plug though, because it tends to do that from how much it smoked. I just tried cleaning the spark plug. It was pretty dirty. Let's see if it's any better now. Nope, still having the same problem. She's definitely not happy. But just to show you what it's doing, it's just kind of bogging out as soon as I give it gas. And if I put it in gear and try to go, it'll just kind of shut off. So I'm going to dive into it. I know I need to rebuild this thing anyway, but I was hoping not to have to do it yet. Let me know if y'all have any suggestions as to what's going on with her. But she still wants to run, just little grouchy. Yep, she's not happy. Idle's good though. Not sure what the problem is. Y'all let me know what you think.